I am making some cold brew and I thought I would jump on here and share with you guys how I do it quickly and easily here in my home. I start with my cold brew pitcher. This is awesome. This is the must-have summer tool for your kitchens if you love iced tea, infused waters, iced coffees, all that kind of stuff. I love drinking cold brew because when you brew coffee with hot water, it brings out a lot of the acidity in the coffee grounds. But when you use cold water, it actually brings out more caffeine and has less acidity than hot brewed coffee. So I love using my cold brew instead of getting instead of brewing a pot of coffee and pouring it over ice or letting it cool or whatnot, actually drinking cold brewed coffee is way smoother and it's just that much yummier. So to make the cold brew coffee, I've got my cold brew pitcher here. It is a glass pitcher and it's got this nice little silicone sleeve and a little pour spout. Then this pitcher actually has two inserts. So this one is for coffee grounds. It's metal and it's got, you can't really tell, but it's got tiny little holes all over it for the coffee grounds go in there, the water pours in and it filters through. Filter, there you go. Then it also has this attachment that you can use instead, and this is if you want to make like infused waters or iced tea and things like that. So it doesn't have to be just cold brew in our cold brew pitcher. So that is for iced tea and infused waters, which is super yummy too in the summertime, but I'm making coffee. So how I do it is I use just regular coffee grounds that I would use in my coffee pot. I don't get anything special. And then I just fill it up right to where, see if you can see this. I just fill it up to almost the top of this filter part. You put the lid on, or put the, what would you call that? The funnel piece on. And then I just place it right in there. Then I'm gonna very slowly, let me see if I can show you, put cold water in here just until it fills up to right about here in the pitcher. I go really slow and you wanna make sure that it's cold water. So if you do this with warm water or hot water, then it is gonna bring out more bitterness in the coffee or in the coffee grounds. And with cold water, you're gonna get less bitterness. So it's gonna be a smoother coffee and you're gonna have more caffeine. So I just fill this up, and then once it's all full, you can either leave it on your countertop for 24 hours to let it steep, or you can put it in your fridge and keep it in there. In the fridge, it will last, well, to be honest, this pitcher usually only lasts me about 3 days, but in the fridge, it'll stay for about a week. On the countertop, it'll stay for about 3 to 4 days. So I like to store it in the fridge because then it stays nice and cool. And it's ready for whenever I want cold brew coffee, and I don't have to use any ice cubes or anything like that. You could also use this if you like making the coffee ice cubes. This way is a really great way because then they're not bitter. So I like, if I make coffee ice cubes, then I will use my cold brew pitcher, make a pitcher of cold brew, pour it in an ice cube tray, freeze them, and store them like that. And store them, I store them in like a Ziploc bag and things like that. I love the flavor of coffee, but not when it's like super bitter and gross. So cold brew is like my jam. So it's almost full. I got a little bit more to add in, but I'm not gonna make you guys watch this. But if you love iced coffees or iced tea or infused waters, you should definitely go check out our cold brew pitcher. I am obsessed with it and I use it all the time. I hope you have a great day.